Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, if you saw my first video about that 73 Plymouth Scamp, well, this is where it ended up. In my garage. I don't know if it runs. We had to tow it here, obviously. And it's got some, it's not bad. I did some playing around with it. But if you guys are curious about the car, I don't know if I got a good deal on it or if not, because no keys yet. And I don't know if it runs. Reason, the last time this car was on the road was in 2010. I do like the license plate number though. Anyway, we'll have to see how I'm gonna give that back to them. That's their plate. But here's the car. So it is a 73 Scamp. Like I said, it's got the rally package. It's got the rally type wheels, and I cleaned them up a little bit. I tried to just kind of get a feel for it. I don't know if it's an original car yet, like in the last video. It's in relatively good shape. I did have a little I did do a little test run with the see how the paint worked out in this. So I went over this with some Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, and that was one pass. If you look real close, though, you can see, it's hard to tell, but you can see that there is the paint is still very dull. It came out nice. I'm thinking maybe a couple clay bar passes, and maybe we'll be okay. I'm not sure. Just clean the windows up a little bit. Got to clean the top. But back to the inside of the car. It looks pretty good. Again, I don't know if this was the original color. I'm guessing it probably wasn't, because if you look at the door jamb, you can see that the latch was painted yellow. That doesn't happen from the factory, as well as the latch for the actual door itself. So I'm assuming, like in the first video, it was probably red, and the other side of it could have been blue. But the interior looks pretty good. I haven't really messed with this. It does have the high back seats on it. They did change the steering wheel. It does have some cool features. That's not one of them. I lost the factory radio, but it does have factory AC. It does have all the original gauges. They did add the RPM gauge, but I mean, it's cool. The glass is broken, but I think I can just get a piece of glass so I don't have to mess with the factory mirror. It does have the back in 1973, that was a remote mirror. Now, of course, you got to do it manually, but whatever. The dash is in relatively good shape. You know, it's got some heat through it, but you know, aside from that, the vents look pretty good. The dash looks good. Floors look good. Seats look good. One of the options in this car was, I like the switch for the map light, was the interior hood release. Hopefully that released the hood. We'll see. Nope. Not yet. Let's see how we're going to do this. There's only one of me. There we go. They did paint the grille black. Why? I don't know. So I'm debating whether I'm going to take all the paint off and make it the stainless like it should be, or if I'm just going to go over it and make it gloss black to match the grille. But we want to see here. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to open the hood here. Let's see. Stay. There we go. So 318. It does have the factory air. Looks like they took the factory valve covers off, and there are some aftermarket headers in there. I don't think it'll let me do the light, will it? Nope, not in this mode. Hold on, let me see. So there you go. So yeah, it's got aftermarket headers, aftermarket valve cover, aftermarket intake. I do believe there's a 4-barrel carb on there, and this 318 only came with a 2, but it does have the factory overflow. No smog. It's not required to have smog yet. The heads are original. There's the blue paint, so that's the original paint for the engine. So I'm assuming this is the original motor that came with the car. Original. Well, actually, nope. That is a. It actually has a fan clutch on it. So looks like they may have changed that out. The radiator looks original. All the AC stuff looks original. What is missing, and I don't see it, and it would be where they put in the MSD ignition here, is the water bottle for the windshield washer fluid. So that's gone. But again, looking at the paint, it's really hard to tell. I'm almost positive it was not yellow and black. It does have the turn signal indicators on the fenders, which is pretty cool. So there you go. 1973 Plymouth Valiant. Kind of a barn find. I'm going to keep some of the stuff on the hush-hush because I promised the person that sold me the car that I would. I can't tell you how much I paid for it. I'm not going to. Again, I have to honor, keep my word. But it does have issues. That's going to be a bummer. That's workable. A lot of the stuff is surface. And if you look at the paint, there's a spot there, a spot there, a spot there. This may have had an actual chrome body molding down the side. I don't know. And unfortunately, if you look at an angle, if you can see all these bubbles here, that's actually rust on the roof. Again, it's you know, it's solid, and you know, what do you want? I mean, the car is 1973, so it's 51 years old-ish. I mean, I'm 56, so it's actually 52 years old. It's got the bumperettes on it, which I think is kind of cool. It's a neat little car, you know. I mean, turn that off, go back to here. It's not. When Plymouth made the Scamp, which is basically a Dodge Dart, you know, it was your entry-level muscle car. You got the V8. Does not have the 340 or the 360. It does have. It's got some cool features. You know, it's got the buddy seat in the middle, so it can either be used as 2 or a 3-seater. And I did want to show you one more thing I thought was really neat. I always thought this was cool. I had this in my 69 Charger. That is the 3-point seat belt, which I like, because those seat belts right there we call back breakers. Because if you hit something, you're going to take a nice chunk out of the steering wheel with your mouth or your head, but it just bends you forward. No support up on the chest. It could do some damage, but we're going to, well, I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to end the video here. 1973 Plymouth Scamp. It is a VH23. No, I'm not going to show you the VIN. VH meaning there is V, L, V, M, VH, and VP. V is for Valiant, L is for low priced, M is for mid-range, mid-price, H is for high price, and P is for premium. P would have had, I believe, the rally package, which this car is wearing, but again, I don't know. I got to get into it and see if there's a build sheet, but it's a nice little car, and in about 30 days, we're going to fire it up. So if you're into these little things, follow me, and we'll be doing. I'll be doing some videos on what we're doing and how we're putting it together and all that other stuff. So anyway, until next time, be safe, be professional, keep it real. If you're still doing rideshare, drive on, and I wish you all the best of health. So see you.